Okay, here we go. How do you do inventing, right? It's like breathing, yeah. If you have it in your genes, it's like breathing.
Gun, up, down, down.
I mean, after all, a little 9-year-old Taiwanese violinist girl that concertizes at Carnegie Hall.
Down.
She didn't learn that by playing the violin conscientiously since she was 2 years old. Yeah, she played it conscientiously, but she was born with the right genes. Without them, she'd never played the goddamn violin the way she does. It's all up there.
We'll live with the color. Now, here we go.
I mean, we come born with tons of things, right? We know how to move our legs, our arms, we know how to move our fingers, we can open our eyes, we can laugh, we can taste, we can breathe. All comes with with the genes. Why not inventor spirit? When you do that, when I come back down, there's a switch in here that gets triggered by this thing. It's just sort of a normal, it's a shotgun. Or right? The ability to write or the ability to paint. But unless some progenitor handed it down to you, you're out of luck, I mean, what's more natural than to do games? We play with games growing up, right? And in terms of the technology involved, it's relatively simple.
It didn't work. Watch this.
Number 7 is a pumping game.
Here we
Push the left button to lower the blue level until it disappears out of sight. Start the timer. Now pump the blue water up the hose to keep the house from bursting into flames.
See? I didn't get there fast enough. I always worked alone, except for the software, where I had guys half, 1/3, 1/4 of my age do the software most of the time. Well, in the last 2 or 3 years, I've been doing my own software. It's fairly crude, but it's good enough for demo models. And then some real experts, 19-year-olds, can clean it up and adapt it to modern processor. I have a sense of nostalgia when I look at the old stuff. The new stuff, I just consider to be what it is, bloody magic. Just complete, total magic. When you think of what's going on in there are 6 or 7 microprocessor systems going on, each one of which has millions and millions of transistors on it. And what did I build when I was much, much younger? I built things with vacuum tubes. And if there were 6 or 8 vacuum tubes, which is like 6 or 8 transistors in a system, that was a lot, right? So it's just like talking about the Ice Age versus going up in a shuttle. There's no comparison. Yeah, well, nobody's going to be able to relive a life like mine. It's impossible. Nowadays, you have to specialize. There's no way you can put your arms around the whole thing, which I could do when I became an engineer.